Auditor of share capital. We are going to discuss audit of share capital. Share capital ఏ విధంగా ఆడిట్ చేయాలి regarding audit of share capital. A company is a separate legal entity the existence of its own. అంటే కంపెనీ తన సొంతంగా తానే ఏర్పడుతుంది, తానే రద్దు అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. The funds of the shareholders which are introduced as their capital contribution are termed as share capital of the company. ఆ షేర్ హోల్డర్స్ తమ యొక్క కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఏమంటాము, కంపెనీ యొక్క షేర్ క్యాపిటల్ అని చెప్పి చెప్తాం. There are various terms associated with share capital and you should not only understand all these terms in detail, but you should be able to know how share capital audit is undertaken under various circumstances. సో మూలధనం సంబంధించి ఆడిట్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుందని చెప్పేసి మనం ఇప్పుడు తెలుసుకుంటున్నాం. రకాలైనటువంటి ఉన్నాయి, కానీ రిగార్డింగ్ షేర్ క్యాపిటల్ హౌ ద ఆడిట్ ఈస్ దేర్ అని చెప్పేసి చెప్తాం. సో to know how share capital audit is undertaken under various circumstances. Two basic documents on the basis of which a company is registered are the Memorandum of Association and Articles of the Association. There are two documents, important documents to establish the company. They are Memorandum of Association and Articles of Association. All the companies registered under the Companies Act 1956 have to necessarily file these two documents with the Register of Companies. Compulsory, these two documents must register in the company's register office, register of companies. An auditor, before starting the audit of the company, must go through both the above documents to find out what is the authorized capital of the company and it into preference shares and equity shares. Before going to audit, the auditor must verify the share capital regarding this share capital. So how must go through both the above documents. ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ లో ఏ విధంగా షేర్ క్యాపిటల్ డివైడ్ చేసిన two documents, they are Memorandum of Association documents to find out what is the capital, what is the authorized capital means permitted capital, registered capital, nominal capital, what is the nominal capital of the company, and how it is divided into preference shares and equity shares. How they are divided into, how many preference shares is there, how many there, that must be that must be shown by the Articles of Association will also give an idea to the restrictions placed on the transfer of shares. What procedure is to be followed in case of forfeiture of shares. In Articles of Association, there are a number of rules regarding shares. Regarding Articles of Association, we also give as restriction placed on the transfer of shares. How the shares will transfer, how the forfeited shares placed on the transfer of shares. What in case of forfeiture of shares, that will be in the Articles of Association. That must be shown by the auditor. Next, verification of share capital. Verification of share capital. So there are a number of stages is there. The auditor must share capital, how the share capital is divided into different stages. That is number one, authorized capital. First one is authorized capital. This is the capital which is authorized by the mission of a company. A company can raise share capital up to the maximum extent. The authorized company wants to raise its capital beyond this. It has to increase its authorized capital by passing requisite resolution, filing the necessary forms with the register of companies, and paying the required fee. For instance, a company's memorandum of association contains the following clauses. So to raise authorized capital, what is the procedure? How the company is going to the authorized capital of the company shall be 5 crores divided into 1 lakh, 8% redeemable preference shares of 100 rupees each and 4 lakh equity shares of 100 rupees each. The authorized capital of the company in this example 1 crore of preference share capital and 4 crores of equity capital. How the authorized capital is going to divide into preference shares and equity shares, that must be observed by the auditor. So total authorized capital, how many equity shares is there, how many preference shares is there, that must be observed by the auditor. That must be observed by the auditor. Next, first one is authorized capital. Second one is issued capital. Authorized capital in memorandum of association. How much authorized capital? That is amount that can be called as registered capital. Also, this authorized capital is how can it will be divided by equity shares by preference shares. That must be observed in the authorized share capital. Second one, issued capital. Issued capital is issued capital is that part of the authorized capital which the company has decided to raise. Thus, in our above example, the company may decide to issue 2 lakhs equity shares of 100 rupees each, amounting to 2 crores. While means the company would like to have funds to the extent of 2 crores of equity shares. Next, subscribed capital. Subscribed capital is that part of the issued capital which people are willing to subscribe to. So, which people are willing to that can be called as capital. Suppose the company has issued 2 lakh equity shares of 100 rupees to 2 crores. People may send an application to 150 rupees, 1 lakh by equity shares, in which case the subsidy capital would be 1.5 crores. 1.5 crores. Paid up capital. Paid up capital is that part of the subscribed capital which is actually company. Thus, in our above example, even though the company had received applications from public giving a commitment for subscription of 1.5 crore of capital, the actual funds flow could be to the 1.540 crores. This 1.4 crores becomes the paid up capital, and the balance of 10 lakhs which has not been received will be termed as calls in arrears. This is the division of share capital. This is the division of share capital that must be verified by the auditor. What is the authorized capital? What is the issue? How much is the authorized capital? How much is the capital? How much is subscribed capital? How much is the paid up capital? That is the auditor because regarding share capital. So to verify the share capital, the above program for verification of share capital. Authorized capital can be verified from the memorandum of association of a company. The authorized capital verified means it will be verified in memorandum of association. Authorized capital can be verified from the memorandum of association of a company. Next, second, issued capital can be verified with reference to the following. Go through the memorandum to find out any conditions attached to issue of share capital and whether they have been fulfilled or not. Next, verify that the company has issued a prospectus inviting the public for subscribing to its shares and all legal formalities as per company agreement. All the guidelines and regulations of the SEBI have been compiled with before issuing shares to the public. Next, verify that no allotment were made before receipt of the minimum subscription as prescribed under law. Verify that a separate account has been opened for receipt of the share application and the same is utilized strictly as per the rules and framed for the same. Going in for public issues, appoint registrars and bankers to the issue and these registers and merchant bankers are also required to certify various aspects of the public issue. The auditor should ascertain whether such certificates have been obtained or not, and copies of the same have been filed with the SEBI and other authorities or not. This is the general program to verify the share capital of the auditor. So, like this, he must verify the share capital of the company. He must see the memorandum of association. Regard subsidiary will be verified. Next, shares issued for cash. Shares issued for cash that must be verified like this. Verify the receipt of cash along with the share applications. Verify the receipt of cash along with the share applications. Applicationతో పాటు cash పంపించేటప్పుడు ఆ సర్టిఫికేట్ చూసుకోవాలి. Verify the receipt of cash along with the share applications. Next one, check entries in the application and allotment book. So for that, the entries are made or not. That will be checked. That will be check entries in the application and allotment book. Next, verify that money is refunded to those who have been allotted shares, who have not been allotted shares, the public the public ask for the shares, then they must pay the application with the cash. So those who have not allotted the shares, the money will be refunded. That will be done or not, the auditor must be seen. Verify that amount is refunded to those who have not been allotted shares. Next, he must verify that the allotments have been made as per resolutions passed by the board and are in conformity with the rules laid down by the SEBI and stock exchanges. Verify that calls have been made as per the board resolutions. When the calls are in first call, second call, when the calls are made, for that resolutions are taken or not, he must see the board resolutions. Next, verify that a record is maintained for calls in arrears and it is properly reflected in the schedule to the balance sheet enclosed. Verify that the paid up capital does not exceed the issued and authorized capital. So the paid up capital does not exceed the issued and authorized capital. That must verify. So always the paid up capital is low compared to issued capital and authorized capital. Sometimes it must be equal. Otherwise, it not exceed by issued and authorized capital. Verify that calls have been made as per board of directors. Verify that commission and brokerage have been paid as per the terms of the prospectus and are within the limits laid down by law. Next, verify that share certificates have been delivered to shareholders within 3 months after allotment. Verify that return of allotments have been filed with the register of companies. So, regarding shares, regarding cash, shares issued cash, all these points must be keep it in mind and verify the verified by the auditor regarding share capital. Next, shares issued for consideration other than cash. Other than cash, some shares were issued. What is the procedure? How they followed? How the company will follow? That must be observed by the auditor. So, shares issued for consideration other than cash. The Company Act permits issue of shares for consideration other than cash. In such a case, the auditor is required to verify whether such allotment has been made after passing of a board resolution or not. A copy of the contract for such allotment, as required under Section 75, the Company Act, needs to be filed within 1 month of the date of allotment with register of company. This must be shown by the auditor. Next, shares issued at premium. That will be verified by the auditor. Issued by premium means more than the face value. More than the face value. When shares are issued at a premium, the auditor should verify whether this is in accordance with the SEBI rules or not. He should also verify whether the premium received on shares is being shown under share premium account in the balance sheet. It should be remembered that when shares on which premium has been received are forfeited, the amount of shares premium cannot be forfeited. సో షేర్ ప్రీమియంతో షేర్స్ ఇష్యూ చేసినప్పుడు అటువంటి షేర్స్ని ఏమన్నా ఫర్ఫిట్ చేస్తే ప్రీమియం ఇవ్వడానికి లేదు దట్ మస్ట్ బి అబ్జర్వ్డ్ బై ద ఆడిటర్. వెన్ షేర్స్ వర్ ఇష్యూడ్ అట్ ప్రీమియం, దో షేర్స్ వర్ ఫర్ఫిటెడ్ at the time of forfeited, the share value only the forfeited premium should not be forfeited. This must be observed by the auditor when share capital watching. Next, shares issued at discount. Shares issued at discount. As per the provisions section of 79 of the Companies Act, a company can issue shares at a discount on the following condition. A resolution is passed by the company in a general meeting and the same is sanctioned by the company law board. The resolution specifies the maximum rate of discount. Discounts of more than 10% are approved only in special circumstances. More than 10% approved only some circumstances. Issue can be made 1 year after the entitlement to commence a business. Shares should be issued within 2 months after it is sanctioned by the company law board. The auditor should verify all the above aspects in case of an issue made at a discount. These are the points when the share capital is verifying by the auditor. You must keep it mind all these points and verify the share capital regarding share capital. Issue of sweet equity shares. Sweet equity shares. Sweet equity shares means shares issued by the company to its employees or directors either at a discount or for a consideration other than cash for providing know-how or intellectual property rights, etc. These can be called as sweetie equity rates. Sweet equity rates means shares issued by the company to its employees or directors either at a discount or for consideration other than cash for providing know-how or intellectual property rights, etc. For example, if a company decides to issue equity shares worth 5 lakhs to a director who has permitted to the company to copy and sell the computer software developed by him, this would amount to an issue of sweetie equity shares. As per the provisions of Section 79A of the Companies Act, four conditions are to be fulfilled to make a sweetie equity shares. Regarding sweet equity shares, the auditor must take the following steps. The sweetie equity shares is authorized by a special resolution of the company in a general meeting. The resolution should specify the number of shares to be offered and to whom they are being offered. Issue can be made 1 year after the entitlement to commence the business. If the shares are listed on any stock exchange, then the issue must be in accordance with the SEBI guidelines. The auditor, while verifying the issue of equity equity shares, should proceed to examine all the above aspects. This is the aspects regarding share capital by the auditor. We must take the next one, alteration of capital. Capital alteration చేసినప్పుడు ఎట్లా, what is the procedure the company has taken, that must be observed by the auditor. Regarding alteration of shares, alteration of share capital, a company can alter its share capital as per the provisions of section 94 of the Companies Act. If share capital has been altered, the auditor should look at the following: verify whether the verify whether the alteration is authorized by the articles of association or not. Verify the resolution passed by the shareholders in this regard. Next, verify whether the procedure as laid down in the articles as well as that contained in section 94 of the Companies Act. Verify whether necessary forms have been filed with the register of company or not. When the company is going to alter his share capital, the procedure must be followed by the auditor. He must see all this. Next, reduction of capital. Sometimes the company is going to reduce their share capital. Regarding this reduced share capital, that can be called a reduction of capital. Then the auditor must see the following guidelines. Capital can be reduced by a company as per the provisions of section 100 of the Companies Act. The auditor's duty in verifying reduction of share capital is the auditor's duties in verifying reduction of share capital is verify whether the reduction is authorized by the articles of association or not. Verify the resolution passed by the shareholders in this regard. Verify whether the procedure as laid down in the articles as well as that contained in section 100 of the Companies Act has been complied with or not. Verify whether the same has been approved by the jurisdiction of High Court or not. Verify whether necessary forms have been filed with the register of companies and a certificate has been obtained or not. Verify that share capital after reduction is properly shown in the balance sheet. So this must be observed. This must be observed by the auditor when the share capital is reduction. In the share capital is reduction. So these points must be keep in mind. So that procedure is gone clearly or not. Next, regarding shares transfer. Regarding shares transfer. The number of companies going for public issue has been a tremendous growth, and with this the transaction involving share transfers have also grown rapidly. The audit of transaction involving share transfers would involve the following steps: scrutinize transfer forms and satisfy yourself that it is complete in all respects, including the data of the transfer deed, signature of transferees, consideration for transfer, stamp duty paid, signature of witness, etc. When the shares are transferring one person to another person, this is the one of the characteristics of the joint stock company. exchange of shares is one of the characteristics. So when when these shares were transferred, the following steps to be followed by the following steps to be seen by the auditor. That is scrutinize transfer forms. So the forms is there. How the forms is there? What are the columns in the two forms is there? So the forms are relevant or not? That must be seen by the auditor. That must be verified by the auditor. Scrutinize transfer forms and satisfy yourself that it is complete in all respect, including the data of the transfer deed, signature of transferees, ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఎవరైతే ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు తర్వాత అవతల చేసుకున్న వాళ్ళిద్దరు కూడా సిగ్నేచర్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉండేది చూసుకోవాలి. కన్సిడరేషన్ ఫర్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద కన్సిడరేషన్ ఫర్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్? స్టాంప్ డ్యూటీ పెయిడ్, సిగ్నేచర్ ఆఫ్ విట్నెస్, all that must be observed by the auditor when the shares were transferred from one shareholder to another shareholder or one person to another person. Next, the transfer deed should have been delivered to the company. The transfer deed should have been delivered to the company. In the case of quoted shares, before the register of members was closed for the first time, subsequent to the transfer within 12 months from the date of presentation to the register of companies, whichever is later, and in any other case within 2 months from the date of presentation of the instrument to the register of companies. Next, signature of the transferors have been compared with the specimen signatures available with the company. Signature must be shown. Next, verify that none of the transferees is disqualified from holding shares. So who are the disqualified persons? Is there anyone? That must be shown by the auditor. Verify with reference to the minutes book whether the transfer have been approved by the board of directors or not. You must visit the minutes book that transfer are recorded in the minutes book when the resolution is taken or not. Verify that the share transfer register as well as the members register has been updated incorporating all the changes. Verify that proper noting have been made in the counterfiles of the share certificates. Verify that duplicate share certificates issued are in accordance with the procedure laid down by the company for this purpose. Verify that transfer nothing are made by an official who is authorized to do so. These are the points when shares were transferred must be observed by the auditor. Next, allotment of bonus shares. Allotment of bonus shares. Bonus shares can be allotted by companies in accordance with the guidelines issued in this regard by the SEBI. The job of the auditor is to verify whether these guidelines have been complied with or not. And in addition to this, he also has to verify whether the documentation for the issue of such shares has been properly followed or not. Next, buyback of shares. Buyback of shares by company. The Company Act now permits companies to buy its own shares, which is termed as buyback of shares. Section 77A lays down the conditions under which such a buyback will. The conditions are: the buyback should be authorized by the Articles of Association. A special resolution has to be passed by the shareholders authorizing such a buyback. The buyback cannot exceed 25% of the total paid up capital plus the free reserves of the company. The buyback should be out of its free reserves or out of share premium account or out of proceeds of an earlier issue which was not specially made for buying back shares. If the shares are listed, it should be in accordance with other application. The buyback should be completed within 12 months of passing the resolution. The shares to be bought back should be fully paid up shares. For this, auditors verification is an auditor verifying the buyback of shares should see that all the above conditions have been fulfilled by the company and the proper documents have been filled with the SEBI and register of companies. Regarding buyback of shares, అంటే buyback of shares ను వాటాలు తిరిగి కొనుక్కోవడం, అటువంటి సందర్భంలో కంపెనీ ఏ విధంగా ఆ ప్రాసెస్ ని కంప్లీట్ చేసింది అది కరెక్ట్గా ఆ ప్రాసెస్ని కంప్లీట్ చేసిందా లేదా అనేది ఆడిటర్ తప్పనిసరిగా వెరిఫై చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రొసీజర్, ఏ ప్రొసీజర్ ప్రకారం చేయాలంటుందో ఆ ప్రొసీజర్ ప్రకారం చేసిందా లేదా అని చెప్పేసి దట్ ఆడిటర్ మస్ట్ బి సి. So regarding verification, the auditor verifying the buyback of shares should see that all the above conditions have been fulfilled by the company and proper documents have been filed with the SEBI and register of companies. Proper documents, proper documents have been filed with the Stock Exchange Board of India and register of companies. So this is the procedure when buyback of shares for by the auditor when he is verifying the buyback shares. The following procedure have completed or not, that must be seen by the auditor. Next, issue and redemption of preference shares. Issue and redemption of preference shares. So for issue of preference share capital, generally the rate of dividend is fixed, because always the preference shares dividend a rate of dividend is there, that is 8% or 10% like this. This means that preference share capital will get a dividend of 8% per annum, and they will get priority in getting dividend first and only if any profit remains, equity shareholders can be given dividend. Another feature of preference share capital is that it can be redeemable, which means after a certain period of time the capital can be paid back. This is not possible with equity share capital unless the company goes for reduction of share capital or liquidated by the company. The auditor has to keep the following points in mind while verifying issue of redemption of preference shares. When he is verifying redemption of preference shares, the auditor must follow the must take keep observation regarding the redemption of preference shares. Whether the issue has been made as per the provisions contained in the memorandum of association, whether dividend has been paid on all these shares in preference to the equity shareholders, whether redemption is as per the conditions laid down in the memorandum and articles of association, whether proper entries have been made in the books of accounts for redemption. The shares have to be redeemed out of profit available for distribution as dividend or out of proceeds for fresh issue. The shares redeemed are fully paid up shares. If the shares are redeemed out of profits available for dividend, an equal amount to be transferred to the capital redemption reserve account. This is the auditor's verification regarding share capital. Auditor verification regarding share capital. Auditor share verification చేసేటప్పుడు సో రిగార్డింగ్ షేర్ క్యాపిటల్ అనే ఐటమ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఈ ఆడిటర్ షేర్ రిగార్డింగ్ షేర్ క్యాపిటల్ సంబంధించి ఈ ఐటమ్స్ అన్నింటినీ అతను చూసుకోవాల్సి ఉంటుంది. వీటన్నిటిని చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా వెరిఫై చేయాలి. So first one, verification of share capital. Verification of share capital, how much authorized capital is there, how much issued capital is there, how much subsidiary capital is there, how much paid up capital is there, that must be verified by the auditor. Next, regarding shares issued for cash, how the cash is received, what is the receipt, what are the books, all that must be observed by the auditor. Next, regarding shares issued for consideration other than cash, క్యాష్ కాకుండా నగదు కాకుండా ఇతర ప్రతిఫలానికి ఏమైనా షేర్స్ ఇష్యూ చేస్తే హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ గాన్, అది ఏ విధంగా ఆ షేర్స్ని ఇష్యూ చేయడం జరిగింది, వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రొసీజర్, ఆ ప్రొసీజర్ ఫాలో అయినా లేదా అని చెప్పేసి ఆ డేటా కంపల్సరీగా వెరిఫై చేయాలి. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ మేనర్ షేర్స్ ఇష్యూడ్ అట్ ప్రీమియం కానీ షేర్స్ ఇష్యూడ్ అట్ డిస్కౌంట్ చేసినప్పుడు కానీ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రొసీజర్ ఇస్ దేర్ టు ఇష్యూ షేర్స్ అట్ ప్రీమియం, టు ఇష్యూ షేర్స్ అట్ డిస్కౌంట్, దోస్ ప్రొసీజర్ the company will followed or not. He must to verify the procedure the company followed or not. What is the procedure is there, that procedure company followed or not, that must be observed by the auditor. Issue of sweetie equity shares. What are sweetie equity shares, how they were issued, what is the procedure to issue sweetie equity shares, that procedure the company followed or not, that must be sweetie equity shares. Next, alteration of capital, reduction of capital. When the company is going to alteration capital or reduction of capital, what is the procedure? That must be followed by the company or not. So that must be verified by the auditor. That must be verified by the auditor. Regarding shares of transfer, sometimes this is a main characteristics of a company. Transfer of shares is main characteristics of a company. So that the transfer of shares, what is the procedure to transfer of the shares? how the shares will transfer to one person to another person, what is the procedure, that procedure were followed by the company or not, that must keen observed by the auditor, that must be keen observed by the and verified by the auditor. Next, allotment of bonus shares, buyback of shares of a company, these must be observed by the auditor. Observed means verified by the auditor. What is the procedure? That procedure followed or not by the company. We must verify the procedure and see the company followed that procedure or not. Next, issue and redemption of preference shares. How the procedure to issue the preference shares and how the redemption of preference shares. What is the time fixed to redeem the preference shares? What is the rate of dividend? How they fixed the rate of dividend? How the fixed the rate of dividend. So that what is the procedure for that? That procedure is followed by the company. And what is the time redemption of shares? For how many years? For 5 years or 10 years? What is the time fixed by the company? The time how the company will fixed. So what is the procedure to fix such time? That procedure will followed by the company or not? That must be observed by the auditor. These are the important verification regarding share capital by the auditor. Regarding share capital by the auditor. Okay, right.